I've been getting a lot of emails about raspberry ketone. Now I know what a ketone is. I did my doctoral dissertation on ketones, so I understand that. And I've seen it around in different health food stores. I know Dr. Oz did a piece on it, and I wondered to myself if this stuff is really in any way effective at weight control and preventing the accumulation of body fat. So I went into the National Library of Medicine to see if there was any peer-reviewed literature available to tell me how this stuff is and if it works, because you can find it on the internet, no question about that. There's plenty of people hawking the product. I did that look-see first, and then got around that, and then of course watched the piece that Oz had done on his TV show about raspberry ketone. A little bit preposterous, some of the things that were being said, but I don't expect much more from Dr. Oz anyway. So I went into the National Library of Medicine. Sure enough, there were a couple, not many, a couple of abstracts. Obviously, you could retrieve the whole research paper if you wanted to pay for it, but I usually work off of abstracts. That gives me enough information. So it turns out that the raspberry ketone is actually effective, much to my surprise. What it does, it increases lipolysis. This is the breakdown and release of fat from the fat cell. And they fed in a couple studies rats, high-fat diets, and it prevented the expected weight gain that you would see under the high-fat diet, and increased lipolysis in the fat cell. It stimulated adiponectin, which is a substance released by the fat cell to help prevent the accumulation of fat in the body. So I was really surprised. And I see from my reading on the internet that this is a trend now. It's probably one of the most popular things going on in weight loss. So you might as well avail yourself of this stuff if you have some fat you want to get rid of, and if you want to prevent fat gain, because it seems to be really effective in both of these things. And I think you'll get a good effect out of it. I might try it. I'm not one to go out and try a lot of different supplements. I just normally don't do that. I've done so much of it over my life that I don't like to micromanage my life that way anymore. So, but I might just try it for the heck of it. It's been a bad year. I hurt my back. I couldn't train the way I wanted. So I have accumulated a little bit more fat than I normally like to carry around. So I want to get back at it soon. And this might be a good supplement to use. So that's my word on raspberry ketone. Dr. Greg Ellis.